What do you think about this? Because Tom, his benefits or his gifts as a heavyweight fighter is that he doesn't move like a heavyweight. Out of all of the heavyweight fighters on there, on the roster, in the rankings, Ciryl Gane is one guy that can match him for all of that athletic ability. In fact, if anything, I think Ciryl might even be more athletic. I think he might be lighter on the feet. He may even be a more skilled kickboxer. I think Tom's definitely he's got proven bigger power.
Better hands.
He's not everyone. He's got better wrestling. He's got better jiu-jitsu and obviously a better track record. But how do you see this fight?
Man, I actually talked about this fight quite a bit to just people this weekend. And I agree with you on all that. I think Ciryl is the better kickboxer overall. I think he can move maybe even more fluid. But Tom's speed with his boxing and the power that he possesses. I was watching some of the countdown on the flight home on YouTube, just killing time. They're showing some of his pad work. Holy shit, man. When he's ripping combos on the pads, Tom is unreal. It's like watching a welterweight crack pads, the way he moves. Yeah. But I do think this fight could be real interesting if Ciryl Gane can keep this fight for extended periods of time on the feet. If I'm giving my pick, I'm still going with Tom Aspinall to get the dub. But I do think that there is a world where if they stay on the feet, Ciryl Gane, especially if it drags on and gets into deeper water, we haven't seen that. We haven't had to see that from Aspinall. It's still relatively unknown. He hasn't had to.
Gone past the second round.
He hasn't had to, yeah.
Everybody. Now, the thing is, the big question is, because Tom has been, for the most part, knocking everybody out, right? When you start knocking everybody out, you're like, this is good. I like this. And then you get all the accolades and you get the highlight reel and you get that feedback on your fist and you're seeing people fall because we all want to knock people out. The easiest path to victory, of course, is to wrestle the guy, right? Even though Tom just came out a couple of days ago and said, listen, I can knock out any human being on this planet. And there's no way that over 25 minutes, I don't catch him. I still think, given the fact that he said that, given the fact that he's knocked out plenty of people, he has his dad with him all the time, you're going to take the easiest path to victory. And I don't see, of course, the fight starts on the feet, but I think the game plan will be simple. Look in and shoot, take him down. That's how Francis Ngannou beat him. That's how John Jones beat him in quick fashion, beat him in 2 minutes and 4 seconds. That's going to be the path to victory. Tom has come in. I forget what it was. What did he say he was recently on his body, his fat percentage?
Like his weight? Oh, I don't know. He looks lean. He looks good.
It was like super low, something like 8 or 9% or something, which is really low.
For a big man, is low.
For a big man. So I've got to think that's because he knows Cyryl's athletic. He knows he's quick. He knows he's fast. So therefore, don't worry about power. Worry about speed. So he's got himself super slim and in shape and even faster because the speed will,
He looks unbelievably fast. I'm telling you, I was watching clips from him in training. It's scary, dude. It's scary seeing him. And obviously watching the training that Cyryl's doing. He's doing a lot of wrestling. He's going to be in phenomenal shape. And again, those fights are a while ago when he lost to Jones, when he lost to, who do we just say? He lost to Jones.
Well, he beat Volkov last time. But remember, Dana said afterwards that he got screwed. But whatever, it doesn't matter. He lost to Ngannou and he lost to Jones.
Ngannou, that's right.
The Jones fight was March 2023. So that is like 2 years, it's like 30 months ago or 9 months. It's a long time ago. And if I'm Ciryl Gane, there's no way I haven't just been working on takedown defense constantly. That you've got the striking part. Maybe you're not like you can't be knocked out. It's not like you can't lose, but you've got that down. You need to work on defending takedowns and getting back to your feet. I spoke to DC this morning. DC gave me a phone call, and DC said that Fernando Lopez, his coach, said, well, he's not a very good wrestler, so why are we going to waste time working on wrestling? Now, I don't know if DC was messing around, but he said that's what his coach said. He said, why are we going to work on wrestling? He's never going to be the best wrestler, so we're going to focus on what he's good at. What he should be doing is send him to Dagestan 2 or 3 years, forget.
Yeah, forget.
Right? Yeah. You got to be able to stop those takedowns, bro.
that there's another soundbite that if he gets taken down and dominated throughout this fight or finished with wrestling and then submissions, you just said it yourself that I get what you mean, right, Fernand? I get what you mean, that you don't want to just dwell completely on where you're not good. You always want to be sharpening up your skills, but you got to be working at least on, okay, scrambling back up to your feet, getting back up. It's going to happen if you're not. Even if you are working it every day, there's a damn good chance you're going to end up getting taken down anyway. You might throw a head kick and fall and Tom jumps on you. If you haven't been working on getting back up, it's MMA. There's banana peels all over that octagon. You fall all the time.
He didn't say that he hasn't been working on that, but he said the focus is not becoming a very good wrestler because he's never going to be. You know,
okay.
Another thing, and I'm not knocking Ciryl for this, is that he's been acting in movies and doing stuff like that, and I was doing the same thing. So as I say, it's certainly not an insult or kind of a pessimistic point that I'm bringing up. Far from it. But whereas on the flip side, Tom is just obsessed with this game. You know what I mean? There's zero distractions. And I think that does play in a little part as well. I think we both have, there's no point even asking, I think we both have Tom winning this. I think he wins it. I think he gets the finish. The question is, if we look at the UFC rankings, is Tom Aspinall at this point a top 5 heavyweight great? Because I think when we talk about best heavyweights on the planet, obviously, best heavyweights in history, we'll go with UFC. I mean, obviously, there's Felder Emelianenko. There's Cain Velasquez. We got to give Stipe his credit because he defended the belt 3 times.
Randy
DC.
Couture.
Daniel Cormier, for sure, even though he did most of his work at light heavyweight, that was only because of Cain Velasquez. He was a Strikeforce champion, beat tons of great fights. Frank Mir, Josh Barnett, you know, lots of we've got Nogueira brothers, or Minotauro Nogueira for sure. Josh Barnett himself. Randy Couture back in the day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Tom's top 5 all time now, but he definitely has the ability to be in short order. You know, there's too many dudes with too much of a pedigree ahead of him.
Yeah.
I think the problem is as well, and this is, I'm not taking a dump all over the heavyweight division. I think it's the level of competition. When you look back at some of the names that we just said, the heavyweight division was on fire. But I was talking to DC the other day as well, and he said this. He said, yeah, that's true, Mike. He said, but the way that Tom is dispatching of these opponents, you know what I mean? Like, who was his last fight? Who was Tom's last fight? Was it Curtis Blades?
Curtis Blades and Pavlovich before that, right?
Yeah, Pavlovich was good. Sergey Pavlovich, Marcin Tybura, Volkov, Spivak, Alan Bordeaux, Orlovsky. You know, it's the way that he beats them. They're not like legendary names. Don't get me wrong. Pavlovich was the man at the time when he knocked him out. But it's the way that he's beating them. You know, knocking out Pavlovich in 1 minute, 9 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So I think with a win here over Ciryl Gane, and another 1 or 2, and then he's already equaled Stipe. So I think he's definitely got the ability to be one of the best ever.
Skill wise, I mean, if he continues to just win fights, he can easily become the best to ever do it. I mean, he has got the ability, he's got the age, and again, the finishing ability. Dude, the way he fights, I'm telling you, just watching him train and watching him spar and the guys he's sparring with, he is doing all the right things. He has the right bodies around him. He's a heavyweight that has true heavyweight sparring partners around him constantly. Guys are flocking to go and train with Aspinall because they know that's where the big guys are. That's where they can go and get real rounds with real big 205, big heavyweight bodies. I mean, that's what you need to be the best, is be under the sense of real danger when you're training. But Ciryl Gane's got such an opportunity to shut all this hype down. It scares me for Tom a little bit. There's so much hype. I think everyone's kind of expecting such greatness out of Tom. I think he can still do it. And obviously, again, we're picking him, but I always get nervous for those fights when you really think, okay, this is the opportunity for a guy that we all kind of respect and like and have loved his journey so far. And you're like, oh, God. Not that I love Ciryl Gane too. I have nothing against
Cyryl's
him.
awesome. Cyryl's a really, really, really nice guy. We shot a movie together, and he was great. He's got a good sense of humor. He's a gentleman. He's a beast inside the octagon.
I got to go to his after party the one time when we were in Paris.
Oh yeah, that's right, in Paris. He throws a hell of an after party, man.
Yeah, that was wild, man. That was a lot of fun.
The only people that have beaten Ciryl though are John Jones and Francis Ngannou.
Yeah,
you know. So he's definitely got the pedigree, and has he worked on improving those holes? You know, he's never been knocked out. Never been knocked out. So this could be a first if Tom does it. He has been submitted once by John Jones, and he has lost by a decision to Francis Ngannou. So he ain't no bitch. He ain't like it's an easy man to beat.
He's elusive. He's difficult to track down and get a hold of. And that's where I think it could be real interesting because he keeps it there for extended periods of time. He's got really good kicks. He fights well at range. He switches stances. It's hard to get your timing down. Even if you are such an elite boxer like Aspinall, it can be tough. But I agree with you that I think the quickest path to victory would be if you can close that distance, use your hands to get in close, shoot in.
If I'm coaching Ciryl, though, it's very much stick and move, light on your feet, dance around, because it's hard to take someone down when they're just like fighting on the back foot.
Yeah,
you know,
and I think the longer the fight goes, we learn a lot. If this gets past the second round, we see a Tom Aspinall that we've never seen.
Yep, fair point. I assume that he's going to be able to go 5 rounds because Tom's that guy. He lives in the gym. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think there'll be any issues there, but you're right. It'll be something we've never seen. But if I'm Ciryl, or if I'm coaching Ciryl, it'll be, you know, fighting on the back foot, move, stick and move. No more than 1 or 2 shots at a time, and then you reset, move, circle, lateral
switch
movement.
Stances,
make Tom chase you, try and get him frustrated, start him getting swinging big, and then catch him, boom, and
especially
then move
early.
away.
I don't even think he's going to commit early too much to big shots. I think he's going to do exactly that. Make him move, kick, inside kick, front kick to the body, flip a couple head kicks to keep the hands occupied, switching stances, jabs, and then maybe as the fight progresses and if he can get Aspinall really getting a little bit, I don't want to say desperate, but a little bit more urgency to try to get close to him, that's when you sit down and maybe put some power on something.
Yeah. But sticking to that game plan is going to be tough because we're all human beings. And it's not like Ciryl Gane's a bitch either. And he's not a small little guy. And he's like, hold on a minute. The crowd's booing. I'm going to give him one. And then all of a sudden you get taken down and you're on your back. Or Tom cracks you with a massive right hand and you're face down on the canvas, getting a few more digs, and the referee stops the fight. All right, we both got Ciryl Gane. Sorry, we both got Tom Aspinall in the main event. No surprise there. All right, this episode is brought to you by MyBookie.com. And if you're looking to play some bets, MyBookie's brand new cash out system gives you options to bet and win all season long. First 2 legs of your parlay hit, cash out early and place another bet, or just let it ride for a chance at an even bigger payday. Right now, MyBookie has a no strings attached cash bonus that lets you deposit and withdraw quick. Use promo code BELIEVE on your first deposit of $50 or more, and you can receive up to $200 in cash instantly credited to your MyBookie account. That is promo code BELIEVE to claim your own cash bonus right now.